Picture this. You're in the living room and two siblings are just going at it.
Oh yeah, toys flying everywhere.
Exactly. Tears are flowing. And finally, a deeply frustrated adult steps in and demands, say sorry right now.
Right, the classic move.
And, the kid just stares at the floor and mumbles this robotic, totally flat apology.
And peace is temporarily restored.
Mm.
But it's an illusion, right?
It's a complete illusion. So today on the deep dive, we're using a really fascinating Arabic educational article alongside a Playprint Pals workbook framework to figure out why we fall for this fake resolution.
Yeah, and more importantly, how to use a three-part restorative conversation to actually fix it.
So let's get right into it. Why doesn't the forced apology work? I mean, we all do it.
Well, think about it. When a child is in the middle of a conflict, their brain is literally flooded with cortisol.
Wow.
I mean, they are in full fight or flight mode.
Oh, so they aren't even thinking logically at that point.
Exactly. Forcing an immediate apology in that heightened state, it doesn't teach emotional intelligence. It really just teaches them social performance.
Social acting.
Yeah, we enforce this script basically because we just want the noise to stop.
It's like a kid hitting the skip ad button on a video.
That is a perfect way to put it. Yeah.
They're just saying the magic word to escape the uncomfortable moment, which pretty much guarantees that exact same bad behavior is going to repeat tomorrow.
Right, because true repair requires actually understanding the impact of your actions, which those immediate forced apologies entirely bypass.
So if sorry is just a skip ad button, what is the alternative? How do we actually make them sit with the discomfort of what they did?
You start by replacing that quick fix with a structured, restorative conversation. And the very first step of this three-part method is establishing accountability.
Okay, how do we do that?
By asking what happened, like what did you do specifically?
Wait, hold on. Shouldn't we ask why they did it? I feel like if my kid hits their brother, I want to understand what they were feeling to get to the root of the problem.
You'd think so, but asking why is actually a trap.
Wait, really? A trap?
Yeah, it instantly invites defensive excuses. You ask why, and you'll get, oh, because he started it. Or, because she was looking at me funny.
Ah, yeah, the classic he started it defense.
Right. But asking what removes that escape hatch.
Yeah.
When a kid is forced to verbalize, I took the truck without asking, they can't hide in their own victimhood anymore.
Wow, so hearing the words come out of their own mouth forces their brain to confront objective reality.
Exactly. It builds personal integrity. But then you have to move to the second part, which is assessing the impact.
Right, because just stating the facts doesn't mean they actually care that they hurt their sibling.
No, it doesn't.
How do we bridge that gap from cold facts to actual empathy, especially if they're still, stubborn and angry?
You ask, how did that make them feel? The hurt child shares their feelings, and the crucial part is that the offending child has to reflect those feelings back.
But what if they refuse? Or, they just cross their arms and say, I don't know.
Then you have to guide them neurologically. Anger causes literal tunnel vision, so you force them to analyze the other person's physical reaction.
Like saying, look at your brother's face. Is he smiling?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Breaks that tunnel vision. They have to step outside their own frustration and process that their physical action caused a negative emotion in someone else.
That's super interesting.
Yeah, it's crucial for perspective taking.
Okay, so they own the action, they recognize the emotional impact. Are they allowed to just say sorry now?
I mean, they can, but words alone aren't enough. The third and final part is concrete repair. You ask, what can you do to fix this?
Oh, so the apology becomes a tangible action.
Right. You're teaching them that relationships require physical effort to maintain. It could be offering a shared playtime, getting an ice pack, or maybe drawing an apology picture.
And looking at our sources, how you facilitate this changes depending on who you're dealing with, right? Like, for a 4 to 7-year-old, you might use a visual feelings wheel.
Yeah, so they can point to a sad face or whatever. But with teenagers, you step back and give them peer-to-peer autonomy to negotiate the repair themselves.
That makes sense, though I imagine the adult's role is pretty critical regardless of age.
Oh, absolutely. The constant across all ages is your demeanor as the adult. You have to stay perfectly calm and neutral.
No losing your temper.
None. And the moment you start comparing siblings, like asking, why can't you be nice like your sister, you breed resentment and the whole system just collapses.
So you essentially have to act like an impartial mediator guiding a negotiation.
Yeah, exactly.
Rather than, a referee throwing out red cards and penalties.
Right. You are guiding them toward a solution, not punishing them into submission.
And the ultimate payoff for you here isn't just surviving today's fight over a toy. You are building lifelong conflict resolution skills they're going to use with future friends, colleagues, and eventually their own partners.
And the sources make a really pointed observation here. Kids learn this framework best when they see their parents modeling it.
Which really turns the mirror back on us, doesn't it? Like, how often do we as adults just hit that skip ad button?
A lot more often than we'd like to admit.
Yeah. How often do we skip the excuses and actually use this three-part accountability and repair method when we wrong our own partners or peers? Definitely something for you to think about the next time you're tempted to just mumble, "I'm sorry."